reinforcement. So we want to keep building up and asking them to do more for us before they get their reinforcement, in order to build those kind of independent skills. So hopefully, eventually, the child will be able to do these things in sequence without us having to give them a check for every little task that they do. But this is the way that we teach them to do that. The first thing that we're going to do to make our I am working for is we're going to list our reinforcers. So I want you to take a minute and make a list of 10 things that the person using this support would work for. So it could be anything. Anything that they enjoy, anything that they would really do anything for. You want to make a list of those 10 things that you can count on that they really want. So we want to remember that the items or the activities that you're putting on there, that they have to be something that's important to them, not to us, to them, and it has to be accessible for you. So don't put anything on there that you can't give, or that takes a long time for you to give. So we want to start with immediate reinforcement, which means that as soon as they earn their checks, they get that reward right then. So doing something like, we're going to a movie on Saturday night, would it be something that we could do with this support right now? That would be the big goal. Hopefully we would get there eventually, but right now we want to give them something they can do right then, as soon as they earn their checks. And think outside the box. A lot of people think, well, we can only do food. It's not just food. You can have computer time. You can have one-on-one time to play a game with dad. You can have taking a walk down the street with mom. You can have anything that you can think of that the child really enjoys. So don't think it has to be something like a food item or a toy or something like that. Think of all the things that really make them happy that they really want to do and give them a variety of options. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to set the timer for 2 minutes. Don't be scared to speak up.
Would it be appropriate just to ask the student, what would you be interested in working for?
That's a great point. Yes. If you have a student who is verbal or who is able to use a communication device, and one of the best things that you can do is to actually ask them. Just ask them what it is that they would like to earn for doing the chores or the tasks in school, whatever it is that you're trying to get them to do. But you can just ask them, what is it that you would like to earn for doing these tasks? And making the list from there would be also great. So our next step, what we're going to do is we're going to start actually finding pictures of these reinforcers. So there's a variety of different ways that you can do this, and we're going to kind of go through a few different ways.
Okay, so now we're going to find pictures of our list of reinforcers that we made off of the internet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Google, just a Google search. So I'm going to www.google.com in my address bar, and then I come up with my search engine. So my first reinforcer is chocolate. So I'm going to type chocolate and then the word image behind it. And so here a bunch of images for chocolate came up. So I'm going to pick the one that most resembles what my reinforcer would be, or the one that I like the best. Sometimes you get some strange and odd images. So I'm going to choose this chocolate right here. So I'm going to push Control and click, and then go to copy image. Then I am going to I'm going to open up a Word document. So any kind of word processing software that you might have. I'm just opening a blank document. And then I'm going to click in my document, hit Control, click again, and paste Special, and click OK. And there's my chocolate. So the next item on my list is running. I'm going to minimize my Word document, go back to my Google bar, and type running image. So I find lots of images of people running. So I'm going to use this one of this little boy right here. Control click, copy image, back to my Word document, and click inside my Word document, Control, paste Special.